sun is like right in my eye. Understand? Okay. Hello, and welcome to Dragonflower Gardens. I want to thank all my returning subs. You guys are awesome. You're what makes this work, and I really appreciate you being here. And the sun is in my eyes. All right. If you're new here, welcome. We talk about gardening, seed saving, food preservation, bushcraft, medicinal plants, physical and spiritual health, and agricultural news that affects you. So if that's what you're into, make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified every time we're getting ready to drop a new video. Let's get into it today. All right, today, seriously, it's like right in my eyes. I thought we should take a look at the wheat crop prices that had just come in and how that's affecting everything, because it shows a pattern of shortage. But we're going to save that for later on this week. And we're going to take a look at the garden, and we're going to talk about how sometimes in life all you can do is just be diligent. And if those others around you choose not to be, all you can do is set example. And hopefully by setting this example, they will rise to the occasion. Though it's not guaranteed. What does this all mean? I know, right? What does this all mean? So, shall we take a walk in the garden? Here we are in front of the flower garden. And before we go in and take a look at what's starting to germinate, let's explore this idea of being diligent. So, the idea of being diligent, especially when you're in the pursuit of a noble goal that you have been called, that you have been asked by Heavenly Father to do something, one of the things that you need to remember in being diligent is how we're going to be tested. Yeah. That's the thing. Yeah, He'll test you. Make sure you're ready. Are you ready? Because if you're still watching this, you know you were called to serve. Are you being diligent? I gotta tell you guys, sometimes that's hard for me. Not the, continuing to go through and, rising up to get to it. No, that's not the hard part. The hard part is speaking from the heart and just not being afraid to do it. You just can't be afraid to do it. I can't be afraid to do it. Y'all can't be afraid to do it. Hear all that banging in the background? That's how we know it's spring up in this area. You start getting like fireworks going off. It ain't gunshots. Calm down. You just gotta be diligent. You gotta be diligent in the pursuit of what you were called to do. Do you know what you were called to do? Are you going through all the trials and tribulations to rise up to get to that? Well, in that case, it's time to rise up. It's time to start serving your fellow man. It's time to stand there and testify in God's behalf that He is still here. That's what's up. I was called. Yeah, no, it wasn't easy at all. Still ain't easy. But I guess that's what faith is for, huh? Y'all still want to walk into the garden? You know you do. You know what I was called to do? I think you might by now, if you've been watching long enough. If not, Why don't you go ahead and subscribe and find out? Well, come on. Let's go learn how to grow some food. Into the flower garden we shall go. Dun, dun, dun. And since you never skip an opportunity to grow something that is edible, and there are many flowers that are edible, so we'll have an episode on that later on. This, my friend, this is time. Oh my gosh, you guys, I wish you could smell it. I wish you could smell it. It's so yummy. So yummy. That's time. You were always looking to get more time? Yeah, there it is. Such a lovely flavor. Time's so good for you. So many benefits with that. And we got lots of starter plants that are still going on. Sweet Williams. Not a lot going on, but things are starting to germinate. You can hear the birds. They're so lovely. What a lovely thing. And the path just goes down and then back out. Lots of thyme in here. Thyme's nice. With so many flowers that are edible, why wouldn't your flower garden have food in it too, right? It ain't so bad yet. You go down this way then, you'll get to the back half of this flower garden. There's the flower garden sign. And along here, whoa, I ran into the fence. Totally ran into the fence. Whoops. Along here, you got all your strawberries. Now I'm hoping them strawberries is going to hold the dirt up there a little bit better. You can see here, it's holding the dirt up a little bit better. Make it so it don't constantly fall down on here. Here's another strawberry. I just put them in last season, so I figure it ought to take a while for them established, get their runners going. It's a beautiful little English courtyard. If you look up one of my other videos, I think this is the English courtyard that I titled that. So just starting out. Just barely getting germination in our little square. I'm so glad that you guys came along with me today just to look at this little flower garden courtyard we got going on here. Always remember to put in food when I'm designing a garden. I think that's super important. I don't know about you guys, but I'm realizing that it's not going to be enough to store food. You're going to have to grow it. And the question is, have you started? Did you start growing it? I don't know, maybe you haven't. But spring's just begun. So it's time. It's time to do that. Even if it's something very simple, like a potato in a pot. Begin. Start. You have permission. Go ahead. Perhaps some of you have maybe bigger goals. Something like you want to start a community garden. And you live in a complex area and maybe there's a chunk of land that's not being used. Now's the time to start asking. Yeah. Maybe you have land at your church that could be used as a garden area to grow food. Maybe a school. Whatever community event that you could, put some food in the ground. It's okay to start with something simple. See, the thing is, it's time to start. Yeah. So check it out. Because I think this is so important, and I really do. I seriously do. For real. You go ahead, and if you want some seeds to start that, you hit me up on my email, Dragonflower Gardens, and I'll send you some carrot seeds. I'll send you some Bing seeds, some pea seeds. So if you need some seeds and you're interested in any of those, go ahead and let me know, and I'll send them to you. Because it's time to start. It's time to start growing. And these 3 things are fairly universal. All seeds saved from last year. So it's your job to climatize it. Don't worry, we'll walk through it together. Alright. You know what? I love you guys. That's what's up. For real. Don't forget. Don't forget that you're awesome. Okay? What's up? Thank you for watching Dragonflower Gardens. And remember to keep on growing.